Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Today, Mike Lee, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone!
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
The designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
And that's through for a hit. Stepping in, Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray.
From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Segura for 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Gordon's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning. Carlos Carrasco gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Jean Segura is next as he finds himself behind 0-1, behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On the ground for forgiveness, this could be 2. The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate. And he's out trying to put that last inning behind him, but he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Bell. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Standing in now, Joe Carter. Line towards center field. Gordon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here now is Mike Zunino. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's just 1 for 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Stepping in, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and a strike to count. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go. A can't-miss sight, Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to MLB Network. First pitch coming, here it is. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So stepping in, Francisco Mejia. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Zunino is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
Yeah, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-0 home. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. The relay throw, and Kipnis is into third base with a triple.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Missed with a slider. Bounced weakly near the plate. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next for Seattle, Ryan Healy. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
You froze him on the fastball there. Ryan Healy becomes out number 2 this inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's another 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Edwin Encarnacion now. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's a .333 hitter. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Cano has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Ready now, Albert Bell. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Joe Carter. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1. Popped him up. Zunino moving to his left. 2 gone. At the plate, Eddie Murray, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Eddie Murray.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon waits on it, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Here's D. Gordon now, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Center fielder.
Now the 0-1.
Gordon.
And he popped him up. Lindor backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 2,
Gene Segura standing in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High in the air. Carrasco is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated
So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kipnis onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Indians 9 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
In order to play at this level, you've got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Now the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Jose Ramirez. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Oh, he reaches out for a fastball this time and drives it high in the air to deep left center field. And it will indeed get out of here. Gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Soft liner towards short. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the move is Lofton. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And now the runner's trying for 3rd. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal 3rd right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. You can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Cano has a play. 1 out. Standing in, Albert Bell. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bullpen and gone.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
So striding forward now, Eddie Murray. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gordon is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in, Francisco Mejia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. First delivery to him on the way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Kipnis off a second. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Popped high in the air. Seager is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. Here now is Mike Zunino. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
No balls and one strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mike Zunino is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Grounded to third. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. David Phelps gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to...
David Phelps.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager has to hurry in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
In now for Cleveland, Eddie Murray. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Phelps has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hard liner to center field. Gordon will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So digging in now, Ryan Healy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line drive to center field. Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground ball right side. Kipnis showing off his range. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle, and as you can see, they are way behind. Ready for another chance? Francisco Mejia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gordon is after it. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's too high, ball 2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Third baseman.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gordon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. The Indians lead it 20-0. Gene Segura standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's set, and the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy hitting on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
He throws him on the fastball there. Nelson Cruz comes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And they ready once again. Kenny Lofton singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cano over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Edwin Encarnacion now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Cano on the move. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Right fielder, Albert Bell.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Bell. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Encarnacion rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they extend their lead even further. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Stepping in now, Eddie Murray. Line towards center field. Gordon is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bell on the move. He's got it 1 away.
How about it? Right fielder, Mick Haniger.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman number 50.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. And James Pazos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Francisco Mejia will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit, and with his speed he may be thinking about 2. Throwing to second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
in that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the run is in to score from second. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble moves over. Makes the play, 1 away.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Cano on the move. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Into the box, Albert Bell,
As he grounds one briskly to short.
Throw on to first, and a good. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Gamble. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's D. Gordon now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. He brings it in, and the Indians have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 23-0 the final this afternoon.